Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them the best we can. And we try to label them the best we can. So we're doing a Hoya holiday Hoya thing. And I'm going to be showing you a couple of Hoyas each day until I am done showing you my Hoyas. So I have this Hoya. And I have it labeled as Hoya Pottsii Carnosa ? In the last video I showed you, I'm pretty sure it was the last video, I showed you my Hoya Pottsii. Looks nothing like this one. The other one has like brighter green leaves. This one's definitely like a darker green. I'm pretty sure they were both on the same shelf. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like Pottsii is just a random name for a bunch of things. There's also yellow goo on these. So I'm just gonna really quickly spray this plant with some alcohol because I don't know what that goo is. I don't know what yellow it is. I don't know how yellow happened, but I'm just gonna spray the whole thing down with rubbing alcohol. So, which then melts my tag. It's fine. It'll be fine. Maybe like I'll dry it off. Rub it onto my sweatpants. It's fine. Yeah, so if you have any idea what this is called, let me know in the comments below. I have no idea. I have not gotten this one to flower. I feel like this was just a bunch of cuttings I had. I guess maybe of my Pottsii. And then I rooted them up and just potted them up because they looked so much different. Or maybe I just mislabeled it or misremembered. I have no idea. So I don't know really. It's some type of Carnosa because I feel like a lot of Hoyas are some type of Carnosa. And that's all I know about this one. It grows pretty well. We're putting out new leaves on most of our nodes. I don't have any peduncles yet. But yeah, so let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you know what this plant is. Or what your guess is, maybe. I don't know. But I have Pottsii Carnosa ? There we go. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Obscura. And it's a pretty thick plant. It's growing. I have a peduncle right here. I have gotten this plant to bloom. The photos will be on my Instagram of any of the Hoyas I get to bloom. I usually take a picture of it and then put it on my Instagram. So yeah, this one's a very, very prolific grower. It sun stresses very nicely. And then as it grows away from the light, it's more of a deeper green, like a medium deep green. It has venation, which is very nice. They're like a medium thickness leaf. It'll branch out on its own. It's pretty good at just growing, doing its own thing. Yeah, nothing too crazy about it. I've got a couple of peduncles on this one. Ooh, you can see one right here. I have another one under here. It kind of looks like the peduncles like to be under the plant a little bit. I don't know why, but this peduncle's like very long, but it's like hangs under the plant. So that's just something interesting. Yeah, my Hoya Obscura. I don't think I have a second Obscura potted up. I don't think. I know I gave away a bunch of Obscura cuttings last year because I had so much of it because it grows so well. But yeah, so my Hoya Obscura. Let me know in the comments below if you have it and if you've gotten it to bloom or if you sun stress it or you just keep it the nice green. Which do you prefer? I like both. The next plant I'm going to show you is my Hoya Jennifer. I love this plant. She's very like prehistoric. The leaves do come in like just crazy. I did spray it down because I found some mealies on her. Shocker, Hoyas and mealies. She lives on like my lower shelves, so that's probably why I didn't see it. It wasn't too much, but we just gave her a quick spray down. She will sun stress very nicely if you put her close enough to the light, but she can also like kind of bleach out a little bit. So she's now sitting under lights. So I'm going to have a little bit more sun stressing on this plant. And then as she grows, like this is a newer leaf, it'll come in really dark and then fade. This is like the end of the leaf. She will put out tendrils and ignore a couple of nodes before putting out a leaf at the end of the tendril, which is what it is. You know, sometimes I do appreciate when a plant is really bushy. This plant I actually have like turned, like hung up on itself because, again, space and just like trying to make it not be so top heavy. So she actually is pretty long. But again, I just kind of, for all of the plants that are kind of too long, I kind of just take them and like hang them on top of each other. It helps make the plant look bushier and also keeps them from falling onto the floor. So yeah, my Hoya Jennifer. I don't know if I've gotten this. I have gotten this plant to bloom. I have a peduncle right here that is nice and thick with multiple layers of peduncling. All right, so that's my Hoya Jennifer. And then I think the last one I'm going to show you today is my Hoya Curtisii. I've been through it with this plant. I used to have a big 8-inch pot hang down. It was beautiful. And then part of those roots rotted, so then I took what was good, I potted those, I rooted them, potted them up. Now I have this. It's pretty good. I want to show you something. This plant wants to attach itself to stuff, and so it's attached itself to its own pot, and that's just what it likes to do. It will climb if it's next to like the edge of the shelves, like one of the bars. It'll like wrap itself around it. It puts out a bunch of aerial roots, so I feel like this plant likes more humidity. Although I will say, in my experience of growing this plant, the roots stay pretty shallow. So they don't, I have it kind of in like a shallow 4-inch pot. Yeah, when they were in like the deeper 8-inch pots, like I feel like that's what caused it to rot, because the bottom of the soil just stayed wet. Because the roots weren't going down there, and then it eventually just rots it. So yeah, this is my Hoya Curtisii. This is probably the smallest leafed Hoya in my collection. I'm looking around. I'm pretty sure. And it's been, the Carnosa is kind of a little smaller partially, but that one's not doing that great, remember? So this one is the smallest leafed Hoya that I have grown well. I have not gotten it to bloom. I would love to see this plant bloom, but so far hasn't happened. I don't see any peduncles either. Let me know if you guys have gotten this to bloom, what it looks like. Is there a fragrance? Yeah, I would just love to have some blooms on this plant. I've had this plant for a really long time, so I feel like she should give me a bloom soon. But yeah. All right, so that is going to be the last plant I show you for today. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of these. If you know what that other plant is called, Pottsii, Carnosa, question mark. Have you gotten any of them to bloom? And until next time, relax, plant. Peace out.